Welcome to GCSE Maths Help. Today we're going to be looking at fractions and the key points you need to know for your exam. Let's get started. So recapping on fractions from Key Stage 3, in order to add and subtract them, you need to convert the fractions into ones with the same denominator before you can add them or take them away. If you're multiplying fractions, you can times the numerators together and then the denominators together. If you're dividing fractions, then you flip the second one upside down and then times the two fractions together. For example, to do 5 over 7 plus 2 over 5, we're going to change the denominators to the same number. So I'm going to change them to 35s. So to get from 7 to 35, we times by 5. So I need to times the 5 by 5 as well to get 25 plus 35 at the bottom. So to get from 5 to 35, we times by 7. So we need to times the top by 7 as well. So 2 7s are 14. So now we're able to add them together. We've got 39 over 35. So to subtract fractions, we're going to do the same thing. So we've got 19 over 20 minus 1 over 5. So we're going to change these fractions so that the denominators are both 20. So we've got 19 over 20 there. That can stay the same. And then we're going to change this second fraction to 20 as well. So to get from 5 to 20, we times by 4. So I'll times the top by 4 as well. And then we can do the sum then. So we've got 15 over 20 or 3 over 4. So to multiply, we're just going to times the top two numbers together and the bottom two numbers together, and then we can look at simplifying. So 6 times 2 is 12 and 8 times 11 is 88. So we can divide top and bottom by 4 here, so that's simplified down to 3 over 22. And then last but not least, we're going to do 7 over 9 divided by 1 over 6. So this is where we need to flip the second fraction on its head and times them together instead. So we're going to do 7 over 9 times 6 over 1. So we get 7 times 6, which is 42, divided by 9 times 1, which is 9. So the next thing you might be asked to do in your exam is change a recurring decimal into a fraction. This is one of those funny things that you have to learn in maths. It seems like a really odd thing to do, but if you learn the step-by-step process, it's a really simple 3 marks to pick up in your exam. So the question says, write 0.36 recurring as a fraction. So we're going to start by writing x is equal to the 0.363636 recurring that's in our question. So then we're going to times x by a multiple of 10. So that's 10, 100, 1,000, so that the numbers after the decimal line up with each other. So this time I'm going to do it by 100. So 100x is going to equal 36.363636 recurring. So from my 100x, I'm going to minus x from it. So if I put them underneath each other, we've got 0.363636 recurring. So if I take x away from 100x, I get 99x. And then if I take 0.363636 recurring away from 36.363636 recurring, I'll just be left with 36, and all the recurring numbers won't be there anymore. So then it's a simple equation. We can divide both sides by 99 to give us x equals 36 divided by 99, and then we can simplify that fraction to 4 over 11 by dividing both top and bottom by 9. So the key to these questions is to make sure you times x at this point here by the right multiple of 10, so that all of the numbers after the decimal point all line up together. If we'd only times x by 10, then the 3's and the 6's after the decimal point wouldn't have all lined up together, so we couldn't have taken them away to get 36 on its own. So just double check that you're timesing your x by the right multiple of 10. The last thing we need to cover in our fractions topic is when we use fractions to find a portion of something, like we do with percentages. Much like with percentages, the key is working out which value is the whole number. Is it the one you've been given or the one you need to work out? For example, a school has 800 pupils. 5/8 of them have school dinners, and the rest of the students bring their own lunch. How many students eat school dinners? So we need to work out 5/8 of 800 pupils. So the 800 is the whole number. We need to work out a portion of it. So if we start by working out how many students represent 1/8 of the school, then times it by 5 to find 5/8. So 1/8 is equal to 800 divided by 8. So 1/8 of the school is equal to 100 students. So to find 5/8 of the school, we've times 1 by 5 to get 5/8, so we need to times the 100 by 5 as well to give us 500 students who are eating hot dinners. I really hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to have some practice at answering exam-style questions on this topic, click the link in the bio below. Don't forget to subscribe to GCSE Maths Help with the subscribe button below, or you can check out my Instagram page at GCSE Maths Help for more videos and tips. Thanks for watching.